I don't think one word can describe Mechelle. If I had to pick a word, it would be compassionate. I love her heart, and I love how hard she works to make sure that every person in her life, even a new employee, is loved and valued and feels special in every way. And I have never met someone with so much compassion.
It's really hard to describe Mechelle with just one word. She's an amazing boss, teacher, mother. She is passionate about everything she does. She is caring and loving, supportive, and just all around the best.
Hi, Mechelle. If there was one word I'd have to use to describe you, it'd be spectacular. You're spectacular with the kids, parents, people who work at Creative Kids, past, present, future. You've always been spectacular. You are spectacular, have been spectacular. So keep up the spectacularness, I guess. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm going to use that. Merry Christmas from me, and hope you have a great holiday season, and Happy New Year as well. Bye.
It was hard to pick one, but the word that I picked to describe Mechelle is teacher, because she has taught me a lot about being a teacher and a mom, and she makes it look so easy.
Hi, Mechelle. I was asked to describe you in one word, and I would say patient. I appreciate how you give everybody a learning opportunity and them to learn from their mistakes and grow as a person, and you see their full potential, and you are very patient with them, and I appreciate that.
My word to describe Mechelle is resilient. I chose resilient because Mechelle, no matter what comes at her, what comes at the center, she always comes in with a smile on her face, reminds us to smile, and is really optimistic about everything that's happening. No matter how hard of a day or how hard of a situation, Mechelle comes at it with a smile on her face and love and compassion.
Miss Mechelle is so nice because she cares about all of the kids and creative.
And she is spontaneous because no matter how her day is going and no matter how out of her comfort zone she gets, she always finds a way to make it fun for all the kids, and we just love her.
Yeah, we do.
One word I would use to describe Mechelle is determined, because ain't nothing gonna stop her.
If I had to choose one word to describe Mechelle, it would have to be compassionate, because Mechelle, you embody a person that's full of compassion. You are kind, you are generous, you are empathetic, and above all, you are loving. I am so grateful throughout the years that I've got to be on the receiving end of your compassion, and I just want to say thank you.
Mechelle is positive. She does more than start a day with a smile. She keeps a positive attitude throughout the day no matter what happens. She is also passionate. She loves CKLC. Her job isn't just a job to her, it's a passion, and she shares that passion with all of us, so we have it too.
Okay. Mechelle is inspiring to me. She has worked so hard to be where she's at with CKLC, and no matter what happens, she does everything in her power because it's important and something that she has worked so hard for. It is just inspiring to me to see someone with so much drive.
Mechelle is creative. Mechelle is always adapting and coming up with creative ideas despite all the craziness that we've had this year.
I chose the word important because ever since I was a little girl, Mechelle has always been there for me through the good and the bad. She has played such an important role in my life.
Liz, we love you!
Mechelle!
Mechelle, happy Christmas. My word for you is protector. You never stopped protecting me. From the moment that we met to this day, you have protected me like only a mom can. You've protected me like only a friend can. You've protected me like only a boss can. And I will never be able to articulate just how much that means to me. You are one of the most incredible people I have ever met in my entire life. And I hope that you know today and every day how appreciated you are, how loved you are, and how much of an impact you make in people's lives. Because I would not be where I am today if it was not for you and your protection and your support and your love. I love you so much. Also, I'm adding another word, babe, because you're gorgeous.
If I had to choose one word to describe Mechelle, I would choose dependable. She's just one of those people that if you needed anything, you could give her a call and she'd be there in a heartbeat, or be willing to give you advice, or just lend an ear and let you vent. And she also has those famous Mechelle hugs that just seem to make everything better. Picking one word to describe her is honestly pretty hard. Overall, Mechelle's just an amazing person, and we are super lucky to have her in our lives.
Okay. So, when I think about Mechelle, the first word that pops into my head is family. Before working here, whenever I thought about Mechelle, I thought about my favorite childhood memories with spa days and meeting my best friend, who is still my friend today. I'm grateful now to be able to work at CKLC, impacting kids' lives, and hopefully one day they'll look up to me the same way I looked up to Mechelle.
Mechelle. One word I would use to describe you would be courageous, because I don't know many people who would decide to open up a second business in the middle of a pandemic. So I would say that you have courage and faith, and it takes a lot to be able to decide to do that. I hope you have a Merry Christmas. And yeah, I am very grateful for the opportunity to work at your Moses Lake location and get to touch the lives of lots of little children in the Creative Kids way. Bye.
Big-hearted, because she doesn't turn anyone down or away, and she puts her all into everything she does.
Okay, a little bit hard for me to do, but honestly, there's not one thing that describes Mechelle. Not one word. There's more than one word for her. But the ones I think that are more suited for her, that are highly strong, is that she is the sun. She is a fallen angel from the heavens above, and she is a warrior. She goes through a lot of bullshit, but she holds her head up high. She's there for everybody. She puts herself last and puts a lot of people before her. She has been there for me and my kids, which means a shitload of a lot. She's a big, huge mama bear. She has the biggest, kindest heart ever. That's why I say she's the sun. Because she has a big, huge, warm heart. Her soul shines so bright, where she lights up everybody's day. And see, told you I didn't want to do this, because look at my eyes, all water, and there goes the makeup. She fights for everybody, even though she doesn't have to. She is an outstanding woman who barely lets herself get sleep. And she's never going to stop, because she has such a strong soul. Oh God, see, told you I'm no good at this, and this is why I don't like doing this stuff. But I'm doing it for you, Mechelle, because you're an amazing woman who goes up and beyond for everybody when you don't have to. But that's who you are, and that's what makes you an amazing person, an amazing individual, a unique person. So don't ever stop ever being that person. You do more than you should. And I hope people are thankful that you're around, because there's not a lot of people out there that are that big, huge, shining light. There's a lot of darkness out there in the world, and you're one of those people that shine brighter than stars and just cares so much. Okay, I'm going to stop here because I'm going to start crying again, and I shouldn't. Okay, love you, Mechelle. And thank you for being such an amazing person. Don't ever stop being that person. Love you.
If I were to describe Mechelle in one word, I would have to say caring. Care about the people you work with, make everyone feel included. You're considerate, generous, and always go out your way to make people feel special. Thank you for being my teacher, boss, and friend for all these years.
If I were to choose one word to describe Mechelles, I would say optimistic. You are such a beautiful and cheerful person that lights up any room. Whether it be a holiday, whether it be a regular day, whether it be a bad day, you always put your effort in. You always put your 100%, and it shows. And I personally appreciate that, and I know everyone else does. So, thank you so much, Mechelles, for everything you do. You are so appreciated, and you deserve all the praise.
Okay, I've tried making this video like a million times, and every time I can't stop and not cry. So I'm going to try this one more time. So if I could choose one word to explain Mechelles, I would say compassionate, generous, and caring. And all those reasons would be, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have the knowledge and skills where I am today if it wasn't for Mechelles. I have a lot to thank for her and her willingness to want to help me and want to be helpful for her staff and treat everyone like family.
Alright, so I had to come up with a word to describe you. And honestly, there's just so many that I had to reach out to the veterans, you know, good old Maddie and Mel, to help me. And Mel B had a real good idea. I'm just going to stick with Golden Girls like I do all the time. Because, well, one, I'm Blanche, you're Sophia, or Rose. Not sure yet. But anyways, kind of stuck on my character. Anyways, you're my friend, you're my pal, you're my confidant. We eat desserts in the office sometimes, like a good old lemon bar, brownie, but I can't be doing that anymore, so yeah, a little something from us to you. Merry Christmas, love ya.